Well, it's official. Reaction channels are dead because, yet again, UMG is killing the music industry. Yo, reaction channels were always a hustle. Most had no audience, but even the ones that did would stunt that they had some huge list just to get you to pay for a skip. And their audience was mainly other indie artists who never become fans of other artists. Okay, there's some rare exceptions, but in general, the most you get is a few pats on the back and a collaboration or two. Or worse, you get wrapped up in a bunch of drama and But these channels were basically never watched by actual fans of music. And participating in these channels as an indie artist is a huge waste of your time. But luckily, now that era is finally over and you can start spending your time and money actually getting in front of potential fans. What's up, y'all? Hardcoast here with the Music Making Sense podcast, where it's all about music marketing, branding, and how to have success. Real success as an independent artist. And for years now, I have seen independent artists spend countless hours sending their music into these live stream review shows on Facebook and YouTube. And to be honest, I used to participate in these as well. But after getting wrapped up in a bunch of drama in 2019, I decided to step away and focus on learning how to get a real following and build real momentum online. See, these live stream reaction channels have all the bad parts of social media and hardly any of the good, because you're in a small little echo chamber with a bunch of middle school level drama and no real fans of music. It's essentially just a bunch of people trying to watch a car crash for entertainment. But social media is not about all that. It's not supposed to be, at least. It's about building an ecosystem filled with people from all across the planet that have the same interests as you. And as an independent artist, you need to make sure that you're showcasing yourself properly online at all times, because you ultimately want people to check out your music and become fans. So instead of wasting your time on these reaction channels that profit off of drama, spend time on social media actually entertaining strangers, fans, and super fans. And there's 3 base ways to do this and use social media to your benefit. First, you need to have brand solidarity across all your platforms. Then, you need to be entertaining and engaging with all of your content. And most importantly, you need to be consistent. Okay, let me break all this down. So, brand solidarity across all platforms. What does that mean? Well, it means that your username, @handle, bio, profile picture, and content are all the same across all platforms. That's what having brand solidarity is. I've seen a lot of independent artists who will have a different username or @handle on every social platform, but this is not an easy way for people to find you wherever they want to spend their time online. For instance, here's an example. If on Instagram, my username and @handle was @musicmakingsense_podcast, but over on Facebook, it was @musicmarketing, you would have a hard time trying to find me over on Facebook. That's why you have to have brand solidarity. And another thing that I see a lot of independent artists do is not participating on all of the social media platforms. Now, I know that this sounds like a lot of work, but honestly, it's not that difficult. You don't need to go to every platform every day and spend hours posting and interacting. I'm just asking you to take the post that you were already getting ready to post on just one platform and post it on all the other platforms at the same time. It literally takes a few more seconds to copy and paste. And once or twice a week, you can go into all of the platforms and check your comments and interact with people on those platforms. And this strategy will help you grow your reach overall and build a real fan base, which is what you're looking for, right? And speaking of growing your reach, I'm going to be covering this and other key elements to building a real fan base online in my upcoming free live stream strategy session called 90 Days of Music Marketing. There, I'll be covering how to build your foundation for consistent growth, strategic content creation and scheduling, social media distribution, and also how to register your music. Plus, I'll open up the floor at the end for you to ask any questions about music marketing that you have. This live stream, and honestly, this whole channel, is for serious artists who want to build a real fan base online. So, to register, make sure that you click the link in the description so you don't miss out. Oh, and did I mention that it's free? Click the link below and register now. Come on. But anyway, building a brand and having brand solidarity is a critical part to growing a real fan base. And if you don't have this, you won't grow. Plain and simple. Now, step 2 to using social media to your benefit is to be entertaining and engaging with all of your content. Look, I want to lay it out plain and simple. As an independent artist, you are in the entertainment business. Your main job is to entertain. Yeah, there's a lot of money to be made, and in order to have an actual career in music, you need to make money. But your social media posts can't look like what a used car lot posts on social media. None of that out now, buy now, stream now nonsense on your posts. People see thousands of ads all day, every day. If they see a post from you that looks like an ad, they will just swipe past. However, if they go to social media to be entertained and you are entertaining them by showcasing your music and putting out other unique to you forms of video entertainment, then they are going to stay and watch more and eventually become a fan and a super fan. They'll start streaming your music. They'll go to your website. They'll buy your music and merchandise. They might even donate to you or, bare minimum, start sharing your music and social media posts around with all their friends and family, which will start to grow you even more. But they will never do that if they think you're just trying to get their money. You have to entertain, and then have the opportunity for them to contribute to you in many different ways. Essentially, you have to entertain people into voluntarily supporting your music. And this is the only way that you can start to build a real fan base on social media. Now, step 3 to using social media to your benefit as an independent artist is to have consistency. Now, this should go without saying. However, I see a lot of independent artists who will be hit or miss with not just new music coming out regularly, but most importantly, their social media content overall. And again, I'm not asking you to live on social media. What I'm saying is that you need to be consistent, and the only way to be consistent is to plan ahead. You have to work at least 90 days in advance with all of your content for social media and for streaming. This is the best way for you as an independent artist to stay consistent. To start out, take a day or two of your week and go create as much content as you can. But don't post it. Hold it. And do that for a couple of weeks, and once you have 30 days worth of a mix of long and short form content, schedule all that up for the next 30 days to post. Then continue creating 1 to 2 days a week until you've built a rolling 90 days worth of content. And once you have this engine running, you have to keep putting gas in it. Otherwise, you'll never get down the road to the career in music that you actually want. And obviously, there's a lot more complexity to what I'm saying here today, but in general, these are the three base ways that you can maximize your social media to grow a real fan base. And if you need help with any of this, I'm going to be diving in on a deeper level at my upcoming live stream strategy session called 90 Days of Music Marketing. This is a new live stream series that I'm kicking off, and the first one is going to be all about setting up this 90-day strategy to help you start gaining that momentum on social media that you want. And if you're a serious artist and want to start growing a real fan base, I'll see you at the live stream. Because my revolutionary faculties got me switching up the game and changing minds. Get them out the system, I'll be saving lives.